Greetings, beautiful soul. It is an honor to co-create this space with you, as always. One of the things that I'm meant to learn and teach about in this life is living with fear. There are a few reasons that I can name for this. First and foremost is the fact that I've been living with varying levels of debilitating, incapacitating fear for as long as I can remember. And so I have experience on that front, or from that end of things. Another reason that I know that I'm supposed to be teaching and learning about fear this time around, is the fact that I am, in my true sidereal chart, a splenic projector, a splenic authority, and the spleen is the center of our intuition, but also the center of our deepest, most instinctual fears. And so when I first saw that element of my chart and found that confirmation, there was a great sense of an aha moment, a relief moment, if you will. And so that is another reason that I know that I'm meant to be teaching and learning about fear this time around. And so I thought that today we might look at fear and how to navigate it from a specifically splenic place. The spleen, the splenic center, is all about survival. The question that the spleen likes to ask is, will I survive this moment? Or put another way, will this kill me? If the answer is yes, obviously, then either get out of the situation or avoid it in some way. Avoid it, right? If the answer is no, and again, this is an in the moment knowing that the spleen has. If the answer is no, and then stay in the situation or change it in some way that makes it more comfortable for us. Right? But one of the ways in which I navigate fear, or I've been attempting to navigate fear recently, and this is all an experiment, so if this works for you, great. If it doesn't, feel free to leave it and try something else. But one of the ways that I've been experimenting to, navigate fear in the moment is to ask, am I an imminent threat in this moment? Is there an imminent physical threat to my life in this moment? Most of the time, in fact, 99.9% of the time, the answer has luckily been no. And then once my mind reaches that conclusion and realizes, no, there is no imminent threat in this moment, then I do something. There's a second step, right? And the second step is I hum. And what this does is it's one of the ways in which we can activate the vagus nerve. And once the vagus nerve is activated, that tends to bring anxiety and nervousness in the nervous system down. It tends to regulate the nervous system. And so I couple the mental question and the answer of, am I an imminent threat in this moment? I get, hopefully, the no, and then from there, I move into the body as best I can, activate the vagus nerve by humming, so that I couple those two things: the no, I'm not in imminent threat, there is no imminent threat in this moment, and the vagal nerve activation or regulation. And that has been my experiment the last few days. I don't know if it's been working or not working. I mean, I'm still here to tell you about it. So I guess it's been working to a certain extent. But I figured I would share it. And if it's helpful for you, let me know. If it's not helpful for you, let me know that too. If there's something else that you found that's more helpful, I'd love for you to share. We can discuss it. And this way, other people will have resources, different tools out there to choose from. Because it's all about living with fear, but more so, it's about feeling as safe as we can, as often as we can. And that, I've discovered, involves regulating the nervous system as best we can. So, until next time, my dear ones, I'll leave you with this and a reminder to take care of yourselves and each other as best you can, and that the force is and will be with you always.